set behind cover.
Reinforcements en route. Hostiles detected.
Come on, you're nice, man. It's nice. Oh, nice. Welcome back. It's your boy, Big Los. And I know I'm a little late for the event. So I want to make a playlist on my YouTube. And I'm going to name the playlist Reanimation Event. So I will put all the builds that work into that playlist. So for future videos, if you need reanimation builds, it will be a playlist on my YouTube. With that out the way, so today I'm going over the rifle. And like I said, there's many ways you can run this rifle builds or sniper builds or pistol. It all just comes down on what you want on it. So this is how I ran my rifle. Like I said, there's many different ways you can do it, but this is one of my rifle builds that I use. I used about 3 of them, 3 different setups. With that out the way, let's get into it. All right, and you're back. So let's get into it. So starting with the specialization, we're going to go with the sharpshooter. This is good for determined and one-shot builds. This is why you'll see me run this. Make sure you have rifle, marksman rifle, and pistol all maxed out in the tier and the specialization tree. It's mostly people use this for those weapons. Not so much for assault rifle, LMGs, shotguns, or SMGs. It's mostly for pistols and marksman rifles and rifles. So go over this quickly. The skill is very strong, especially playing with all directives with Fog of War on. This is what helps us the most. 15% increased headshot damage with rifles and marksman rifles. 15% increased weapon stability, recoil reduce, and faster aiming in. What else? Right here, round after round, after 20 seconds of cover, you start generating 5 marksman rifle, 5 rifle ammo every 10 seconds. So these are very good for directives. All directives on this specialization is very strong. So that's why you see sharpshooter. You get the extra headshot damage, weapon handling, and all that good stuff that comes with it. So that's why we chose that specialization. So again, on with the build. This one is running Tinkerer's Mask. I might post another one without the Tinkerer's Mask, but because I know a lot of people don't have this exotic mask. So let's start with the weapons. We are running the 1886. And this one is roll rifle damage, critical hit damage, and damage to targets out of cover. You want to make sure that third attribute is damage to targets out of cover to get the most damage out of your weapon. With the talent roll determined, this is where the build shines. Determined, after killing an enemy with a headshot, the next shot landed on any enemy will be a guaranteed headshot. So that's what it says. So basically, you hit an enemy anywhere on the body, it will be an automatic headshot. So that's what makes this build very strong. Since we're running the Tinkering Mask, let's go over the Tinkering Mask real quick. So this one is rolled with weapon damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and critical hit damage. So the talent is abridged if your primary and secondary weapons are not exotic or name and of the same type. The secondary weapon talent will also be applied to the primary weapon. Does not apply if the primary or secondary weapon talent includes weapon swap. Does not apply if the primary or secondary weapon talents are the same. So this basically means it has, if you're using a rifle, your second weapon has to be a rifle and the talents cannot be the same. So it has to be 2 different talents and the same rifle. So if I'm using a rifle, it has to be another rifle for my secondary. If I'm using a shotgun, my secondary must be a shotgun. And they both can't have the same talents. They must be different talents. So with that out the way, I went with determined. This rifle doesn't matter. You can pick any rifle. We're just using it for the talent. So this rifle is pretty much dead. All we're using this for is the talent. So this one is Rifleman. Landing headshots add a stack of bonus plus 10% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Max stack is 5. Additional headshot refreshes the duration. So that is up to 50% more damage. So very strong. That's why we chose that talent. But you can choose other talents. It's up to you. As this build is strong regardless. For the pistol, you can run either the Harvester or the Quick Step. You can choose either one you want to run. So, with that out the way, we already went over the mask. So let's go over the chest piece. The chest piece is important. This chest piece is used for a lot of one-shot builds. And this is the name Walker and Harris Chain Killer chest piece. This one is rolled with weapon damage, headshot damage, weapon handling, and headshot damage. With the talent Perfect Headhunter, after killing an enemy with a headshot, your next weapon hit within 30 seconds, deal an additional 150% of that killing blow's damage. Damage is capped to 800% of your weapon damage. This is raised to 1250% if the headshot damage is greater than 150%. So this is where you get a lot of your damage from. And then we move on to the backpack. So the backpack, this one is the gift. This is a name, I believe, DZ backpack. You can also get this name caches. That's how I got mine, was a name cache. These will drop. And pretty much this one is rolled with weapon damage, weapon handling, headshot damage, and the talent is Perfect Vigilance. Increase total weapon damage by 25%. Taking damage, disable this boss for 3 seconds. If you don't have the gift, you can run the regular Providence backpack with Vigilance talents on it. The only difference between those is you have to wait 2 extra seconds compared to the name backpack. So the regular Vigilance is 5 seconds and the Perfect Vigilance is 3 seconds. So on with the gloves. I am running a 2-piece, however you say this name brand. I'm gonna just call it a Zoo. So starting with the Zoo gloves. We have weapon damage, weapon handling, and headshot damage. These are name Eagle Graphs. That's why I chose this one for the weapon handling. And then we go down to our second piece of the Zoo, which is the holster. And this one's rolled with weapon damage, headshot damage, and weapon handling. So, and then our last piece for the build, Fox's Prayer knee pads. And this one comes with weapon damage, damage to targets out of cover, and headshot damage. So this is what I went with. And as you've seen, this is the build. And like I said, the skills are optional. You can pick whatever you want. This is what I choose. I like to throw my decoy out there to get the enemies off of me. And I have this drone to ping the enemies. This is part of the specialization skill. So I like using this one. Like I said, if you don't want to use these two, you can swap it out for Reviver Hive, Drone, Turret, whatever you want. You can swap it out. So that pretty much sums up the build. I'm going to have some gameplay, of course. So, let's get into it. Now, like I said, we're going to head over to West End, one of my favorite areas to farm. As you've seen, I already got 1 control point capture, so maybe not. So maybe let's do Foggy Bottom. Let's switch it up. No West End, we're going Foggy Bottom. So starting from, it seems like it's 11 minutes, and let's get to the gameplay and tips. So let's go. Let's go head over to the control points, and you can see this build shine. And remember, this is with Reanimation active, so we're getting that extra headshot damage. So let's head up and let's head to the control point.
It's too quiet.
Let's make our way. So with this build, pretty much want to do the same thing. You always want to target the low enemies before the high enemies. Grenade! More pop up.
I don't see him.
Beautiful. The only difference is between the sniper one is that one has hot shot, which is my favorite to use. Basically, when you go on the street, you don't have to worry about reloading. It refills the magazine.
Retaliating in the East Mall.
That's why I chose this one. That's why I like choosing the hot shot over the rifle.
AEDs in proximity.
And of course, I like my scope. I know a lot of people don't like the scope. That's why they prefer the rifle, which I understand. Those scopes be tripping me out sometimes. So here we are in the first control point. So what I want to do is move my drone out. Man, that deer is brave. Look at him. What's wrong with you, buddy? He's frozen. Okay. All right. So is that over? Up. Let's see. Get some fire off of me. I like sitting in this spot just because of this window. Right there. They just come out that window, so you can just sit here and just pop them off.
Heavily armored hostiles detected.
That's why I like camping here. You seem very clear. Straightforward. That deer is still there. He's not moving. Okay. What are you doing, buddy?
Incoming.
Where we at?
Incoming hostiles detected.
Man, that screen shake messed me up. Grab this part back here now. Oh, where did deer go?
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Look at just, oh, it's so easy. I missed that. Okay. There we go. And that is a clear. Very simple. Very simple. As they're taking their sweet time to get here. Yep. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Move down the stairs. There we go. Down the stairs we go. Oh. And complete. And complete. Anytime now. There we go. So let's do another control point. Usually my route when I come here, I like to hit this control point. Then I'll hop down the street. Cut through these fence. Go up this street, hit the propaganda, clear that, run down, across the street, hit the territory control. They spawn, I think, somewhere around here or here. It's under the bridge. Clear that, come back, open the cache, and then continue running to the control point. So this is how I usually farm this area. But right now, I'm just go straight to the control point. So that's like a little tip to, if you want to farm this as efficient as possible, that's what I do. Right now, we're just going straight control points.
Unlocked.
So,
Hostiles
as we're heading
guarding
our way
location
over
nearby.
to our second one. So, I would love to do these side jump, but I don't want to make the video too long for y'all. So, let's hop over this wall. And you don't have to get off here. You can run up this highway and it will loop you around. Because I like to sit on high ground when I can, so it's easier. I see you can get down from here, and I believe there's right over here. Right over here, I like to sit. I forgot to destroy my drone before collecting stuff. purple.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Is that not red? Ooh, I'm trash. Come on, buddy. A companion. Sit on high ground. There's the That's why you want to stack as much weapon handling so you can not have to deal with that issue.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Can't see nothing. Alright, he's popping up. Is that all of them?
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Got the drone right there. Actually, I'm gonna move up a little bit. Get the best spawns. Well, let's see.
Reinforcements en route.
Where they spawning at?
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Did I not go back?
Reinforcements incoming.
They ran a patrol.
Incoming hostiles detected. Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles. Heavily armored hostile detected.
So far, so good. And boom. We went back here to fight a random patrol, eh? That's crazy. Anybody alive? Just waiting for the allies to return. Black Husk.
Supply room access
There
unlocked.
we go. Finally making their way. Today is dropping backpacks. Ooh, just for people that don't have the ninja backpack or the memento backpack. On this. Something like, ooh, and chest piece up here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now we're gonna head to the last control point. As you've seen, from this control point, you can hit this, the propaganda, territory control, control point, run up, hit the territory control, and then run all the way up the street to the control point. So this is how I farm this area, and that's just what I do.
Supply room access.
If you're farming another way, let me know. If there's a better way, or what you think is a better way, I'd like to know. Hear your thoughts on it.
Supply room access unlocked.
As you've seen, I can probably speed this up. I use the quick step pistol, but I'm not trying to get used to swapping because I will lose my determine. And I will have to reproc it again, which I don't like doing. That's why you see me not pulling out the quick step. If you want to use the quick step, you can use the quick step. No problem. I'm not going to make it or break the build.
Detecting additional
Awesome.
hostile contacts. Access not detected.
Find something or come on, pop up. Not too early. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Thank you. Real simple. That's why when people ask me best XP farms, I don't say Kenley College. I say go select the director zone. Click on my one-shot builds and go farm open world. Get resources, everything from here. That's why you don't see me running out of anything when I'm optimizing. I farm when my stuff is full. Use the craft stuff that is used to optimize, so I can collect my materials. So that's what I do. Look at that. The guys are done. They're going, Buster. Alright, coming up. And another tip for this area is I do not like going under. So I will go above. And there is a zip line you can use to get up. What's up with all this? I missed, Buster. Let's come up. Up. Like I said, you know, I like using the high ground. Why is it red over here? Oh, it's There's someone out there? There's a soul man. C-I-C. Pop up. No. So dark. What are you doing?
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I got big boy. I'm gonna save him from last. He's just sitting behind cover. That's crazy. Something way. That was weird. Not gonna lie. Just sat behind cover.
Reinforcements in route. Hostiles detected.
Come on, you're nice, man. It's nice. So nice. I love this build. I love it. Stuff like that happens. I just love it. So, as you've seen, we're waiting for these slow pokes to come and get this control point. Man, we got a aerial recon. Wait, is this invaded? I would love to farm that again. Waiting for them. Okay, so push me down, man. Clear. That is all 3 control points cleared. And you see, I could have done these 2. Probably added maybe an extra 2-3 minutes, but that pretty much sums it up. That is the gameplay of the rifle. This is why I love using that rifle, or this rifle build. Probably gonna have another rifle build. This one's gonna be with Ninja Backpack. For people that like to use that.
Access unlocked.
I will have that posted sometime soon. I know this event's ending soon, so I want to get it up. People, use it. So this build is also good without reanimation. It will still one-shot enemies, especially in the solo gameplay. And yeah, that's about it. Hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Big Los. Out.